Hello, welcome to Wednesday. It's Vicky Fraser here from Moxie Books, and today's quick writing tip is storytelling tip actually, and it's all about how to start your story. So one of the things that used to really get me stuck, and I used to spend ages just being like, ugh, I don't know how to start this, it's just, I don't want to be boring, blah, blah, blah. There's lots of tips out there, but a really good way to start a story, an effective way to start a story, is to jump in somewhere in the middle. And I want to give you an example of that. So it's a story that I tell quite often, and I tell it in my book, and I start with the words silence, sudden silence, the kind of velvet silence that sucks in all of the sound. And that was the moment that my music stopped while I was in the middle of my pole dancing competition dance. So I was dancing away, it was all great, I was shaking my stuff, and then it just all stopped, and I was like, and that was the beginning of the story. And that's a really good place to start a story. It's an effective place to start a story. I know that because I get a lot of good feedback from it. I could have just started at the beginning and been like, oh yeah, I entered this pole dancing competition and I put a dance together and it was this kind of dance and it was all going really well until the music stopped. But that's not nearly as dramatic a start as starting right in the middle. It's like silence, sudden silence. So that is my top tip for today. If you want to write better stories, if you want to start a story in a way that's going to grab people's attention and hopefully keep their attention, then start in the middle, jump into the middle. There are many other ways to start a story as well. That is today's top tip. I will be back next week with another writing tip. In the meantime, you can join my Moxie Writers Power Hour, which is daily writing sessions, weekday writing sessions. And at the end of each hour's writing session, we have a little discussion about writing or self-publishing or business or marketing or something like that. And it's always really, really interesting. So the last few days we've talked about productivity, how to stay productive. We've talked about flowery writing and the problems with flowery writing and how to not just write really badly, what to avoid, and we've talked about where you can start a story, so three different ways to start a story. So yeah, that's all the stuff that we've been talking about. It's not just live writing sessions, although they are incredibly valuable and you will get a lot done. There's also a lot of interesting discussion and teaching going on, so I'd love to see you there. Tomorrow mornings is happening at 9 a.m. UK time, Friday mornings at 7 a.m. UK time. You can go to moxiebooks.co.uk/power hour.